And welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good weekend. And we're here for the most unfair fixture in UK football as Ross County take on RAITH Rovers in the second leg of the Premiership playoff in Scotland. Teams are on the field and we're about to get underway, guys. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most unfair fixture in UK football. But somebody's got to win it and we're here to see who it's going to be. So please do hit that like button, guys. Welcome to the show if you're just joining us. Unfortunately, we haven't got the full radar available to us for this game, but what information is available, I'm just sharing on the screen now. So please do hit the like button, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the score prediction and this fixture. Love to hear from you. As far as I'm concerned, it's the most unfair fixture in football, guys. It really is. Team that drops down into second place in the Premiership, playing the team that's pushing to get promoted from the Championship. Just can't get my head around that, guys. So unfair. But it is what it is. And we're off and underway. Ball out and play on that far side as Ross County with an early throw-in on the far side of the field, deep inside the RAITH Rovers half. 2-1 from the first leg, guys. So RAITH Rovers with work to do if they want to get themselves promoted. Ball comes in as it's headed towards goal and knocked away. Loads of balloons on the field here, guys. As Ross County now trying to get the cross into the box, but it's blocked off by RAITH Rovers as it goes behind for a corner on that far side of the field. And Stevie's with us. Stevie saying hi, guys, in chat. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Welcome to the show. Thank you for making yourself available, Stevie. Stevie, our moderator, always a big help in the background. So thank you for that, Stevie. Come on the pool. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Come on the pool saying hi. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. Come on the pool. Hope you've had a good weekend, mate. So we've got a corner on the far side for RAITH Rovers. Welcome to the show. Come on the pool. Hope you're doing well, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. So corner comes in. It's knocked away as RAITH Rovers pick up the possession outside the box. Now they play it out wide on this near side. As RAITH Rovers now racing forward. As the ball just played out of play there. So Ross County with the throw-in. Ball comes back in play as Ross County take it to the byline. Trying to get the cross in here as RAITH Rovers tried to challenge. Cross comes in. It's deep. Headed away by RAITH Rovers as both sets of players trying to win it outside the box. It's headed back up the field as RAITH Rovers unable to pick it up there. Ross County winning it on the halfway line as they play it down this near side. Ball played forward as it comes towards the edge of the box. Matthew Kemp, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Matthew Kemp saying, love from SA. Is that South Africa or... I'm not sure where SA is, mate, but welcome to Football Fan Den, Matthew Kemp. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Thank you for that, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den and welcome to the show. So Ross County with the possession on that far side as they keep the pressure on here. Ball crossed in. It's headed away again by RAITH Rovers as Ross County pick up the possession further up the field, just knocking it back out wide on that far side as it's cut back inside. And now Ross County back with a possession on the halfway line as RAITH Rovers push players forward to press the ball from the front, but Ross County just play it back inside their own half as now they kick the ball long out wide to this near side. Coming towards the edge of the box here as it's played in. RAITH Rovers trying to challenge there, but Ross County just cut it back. As now the ball crossed in again. It's knocked away by RAITH Rovers as they manage to finally get the ball down. Playing it forward as they knock it up the field on this near side. Ross County quickly come to challenge for it as RAITH Rovers now chip the ball out wide to that far side, switching the play to the opposite side of the field. Ross County quickly come to challenge and RAITH Rovers just ended up running it out of play there. So that will be a throw-in on the far side. So thank you for that, Matthew. As I say, welcome to the show, mate. Nancy saying send the county down. How are you doing, Nancy? Welcome to Football Fan Den and welcome to the show, mate. Yeah, I did say at the top of the show, I think this is the most unfair fixture in football, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't agree with a team coming down, getting a second chance when they've finished second bottom of the league. It just shouldn't be done. It just shouldn't be given another chance to stay up. But that's just my opinion. Thank you for that, Nancy, and welcome to the show, mate. That's nothing to do with either club, guys. That's just the way the league is structured. I think it's the SPFL that structured it like that. So it's nothing to do with either club. I got respect for both clubs, but I do feel it's a very harsh for the teams trying to get promoted. But thank you for that, Nancy, and welcome to the show, mate. Matthew is saying South Africa. I guessed it right. Thank you for that, Matthew. Well, pleasure to have you with us, mate, down there in South Africa. Thank you for that. Well, we've got a foul on this near side. So thank you, Matthew, with us all the way from South Africa. So we're going to a foul on this near side. That's going to be a free kick to RAITH Rovers as they now kick it long up towards the edge of the box. But that's a poor ball, and it just goes back to the Ross County goalkeeper. So thank you, Matthew. Ryan Ma, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, Ryan Ma. 1988. How you doing, mate? Ryan Ma saying hi. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Fan Den. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. It's a ball on that far side as Ross County now with a possession, just trying to come forward here as RAITH Rovers challenge for it. And Ross County just play it back to the halfway line, but the referee's blown for the foul here. So RAITH Rovers have won a free kick on that far side, just inside their own half. So free kick on the far side of the field. It's probably about 10 yards, maybe slightly more from the halfway line. So thank you for that, Ryan. Ryan saying pop. Okay, thank you, mate. Robin White, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Robin White saying, come on, count it. Welcome to the show, Robin White. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. And welcome to Fan Den. So RAITH Rovers with the possession now, played out wide on this near side as they come forward now. Ross County make the challenge, but RAITH Rovers work through the challenge as they keep coming forward here. Taking it right to the byline as Ross County nipping at their heels. RAITH Rovers now with a cross into the box. It's knocked away by Ross County as they eventually manage to blast it up the field. Both sets of players trying to win it just on the edge of the centre circle as Ross County managing to get control of it. Now they play it forward as they're forced to actually cut it back there as RAITH Rovers quickly come to challenge for it. And now Ross County with the possession midway inside their own half as they quickly play it out wide to this near side before cutting it back as RAITH Rovers quickly come to challenge. And Ross County now just keeping the possession there as they chip it forward. RAITH Rovers again come to challenge, but Ross County just knock it back into their own half as now they switch the play out to the far side of the field, knocking it forward now as they work their way down that far side, but RAITH Rovers trying to challenge as it's knocked forward towards the edge of the box, knocked away by RAITH Rovers. As now RAITH Rovers charging forward down the middle. Ross County scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball as RAITH Rovers play it out wide on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball played in as the shot comes in and the goalkeeper manages to get down and make a comfortable save. Not much in venom behind that shot, but still a decent effort for RAITH Rovers getting their eye on goal. So thank you for that, Robbie White. Thank you for that, mate. Nancy saying, last season County should have gone down, relegated playoffs. Now good. Aha. Okay, thank you for that, Nancy. Welcome to. I did welcome you, so yeah, thank you for that, Nancy. Yeah, as I say, guys, nothing against either team, but I do feel it is the most unfair fixture in football. This it really is. If you can't stay up in the normal league season, then why should you get another chance? It's nothing against Ross County. I think Ross County is a great club, but I just think it's very unfair that a team that's not any, no matter what team it is, any team, if you finish second bottom, you should be relegated. It's as simple as that. It's just so unfair on the teams trying to push to get promoted. But that's just my personal opinion. So thank you for that, Nancy. And as I say, once again, welcome to the show. So Ross County now with the possession as they play it forward on that far side. Raith Rovers has challenged for it as they win it back. Now playing it into the centre as they switch the play out to this near side. Now it's knocked forward. It's just too much pace on that ball and it's just gone out of play. And that will be a throw into Ross County midway inside their own half on this near side. It is bucketing it down up there in Scotland, guys, where the game is being held at Ross County. A lot of rain coming down. Hopefully that doesn't affect the game. But most Scottish players are used to playing in the rain, aren't they, to be fair? Now the ball comes back in play as it's knocked up the field and straight out of play again. This time going out of play on the halfway line. So that will be a throw-in, this time to Raith Rovers. Rajhat Kaya, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan then. Rajhat Kaya saying 3-0. Well, it can't be 3-0 on aggregate, mate, because it's 2-1 on aggregate at the moment. But I'm presuming you're saying 3-0 on the day. So thank you for that, Rajhat Kaya, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And welcome to Football Fan then, mate. Welcome to the show. So Raith Rovers now with the possession, played out wide on that far side. Now it's switched back out to this near side as Raith Rovers keeping the possession. Ross County trying to challenge for it there, but Raith Rovers just cut it back as they play it back into the centre circle. Now knocking it out wide on that far side as they play it forward, but again, knocking it back as Ross County come to challenge for it. Raith Rovers just managing to keep the possession as they play it back into their own half. Now, again, switching the play back out to this near side. Ball played forward as they come down this near side now, working the way towards the edge of the box, trying to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off by Ross County and it's gone behind. Has that gone out for a corner or a throw-in? I think it's gone for a throw-in. So opportunity for Raith Rovers here to get a long throw into the box. Stevie's saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fan then. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, please do hit that like button, guys, and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. We cover a lot of UK football here on Football Fan then. That's Scottish football and English football, and hopefully in the future we hope to start covering some Northern Irish football and possibly Welsh football as well. But at the moment, we focus on English and Scottish football and international football as well, guys. So thank you for that, Stevie, top man. Now the ball knocked up the field as Raith Rovers win it back. Now Ross County coming to press the ball as Raith Rovers play it forward. Now it's intercepted by Ross County on the halfway line as they play it long down this near side, but Raith Rovers managing to intercept it as they blast it away, but it's won back by Ross County midway inside the Raith Rovers half. It's headed back up towards the halfway line as it goes out of play on this near side for another throw into Ross County. Nancy saying, what is the score in this game? 2-1 from the first leg, 0-0 on the day. Ross County with a 2-1 advantage from the first leg, mate. Thank you for that, Nancy. Eric saying, link, please. You'll have to Google it, mate. If you want to watch it, you'll have to Google it. If you want to watch it, mate. Raith Rovers have lost the ball here. Raith Rovers have won the ball back here as Ross County have lost it. Raith Rovers now playing the ball out wide on that far side as they come forward. Full house. Not quite a full house at the stadium, but not many empty seats, guys. Well, Ross County have managed to get plenty of bodies back behind the ball here, but Raith Rovers cross it into the box, but it's not a good delivery, and there's nobody there to intercept it. And that goes out of play for a goal kick to Ross County. Thank you for that. Harold Osmanel, welcome to Fan Den, mate. As I say, if you want to watch it, you'll have to Google it, mate. Sean's with us. How you doing, Sean? Welcome to the show, mate. Sean, one of our regular fan dinners, saying afternoon, guys, and all fan dinners. How you doing, Sean? 18 SWFC 67 is Sean, one of our regular fan dinners. I'm doing good, thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well yourself. Welcome to the show, mate. So Ross County now with a possession on that far side as they play it forward. It's won back by Raith Rovers as now they knock it back in the direction it came from, but it's gone out of play on that far side for a throw into Ross County, just inside their own half, about 5 yards from the halfway line, as they take it quickly now, playing it back into towards the centre circle. Now they work it out wide towards this near side as Raith Rovers come to press the ball. And now Ross County chip it forward down this near side. But it's won back by Raith Rovers as Ross County make the challenge. No foul given there as Ross County now racing towards the edge of the box, trying to find some space here as Raith Rovers scramble to get bodies back behind the ball. And now Ross County just knocking it about as they're forced to play it back up the field under pressure. Now they switch to play out to that far side as they keep coming forward here. And just slips there, but he still managed to keep the ball as now he comes into the box, getting the shot off, but it's a comfortable save by the goalkeeper at the far post. So thank you for that, Sean. As I say, mate, welcome to the show. Stevie saying, afternoon, SWFC. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Loving the positive vibes. Rosie, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show and welcome to Football Fan Den. Rosie, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Rosie saying, afternoon, ladies and gents. Hope you're all well. Smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much, Rosie. Very kind of you to say, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And thank you for your kind words. Rosie saying subbed. Well, thank you for that. You are awesome, Rosie. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you enjoy what we do here at Football Fan Den as we're aiming to build what we hope will one day become the most positive fan community channel on YouTube. So it's a pleasure to have you with us, Rosie. Thank you very much for subscribing. Top stuff. Now, Raith Rovers with the possession as they cross the ball out wide on that far side. Ross County come to challenge for it. It's Raith Rovers just managing to keep the possession as now they switch the play out to this near side. Coming forward here as they work the ball down this near side. Ross County coming to challenge for it, but Raith Rovers just cut it back, playing it back to the halfway line. So thank you for that, Rosie. You are a star, mate. Stevie saying, thank you, Rosie. Good afternoon to you. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Absolutely. Well said. So Raith Rovers now trying to work their way forward here as they just keep the possession. And Ross County with all bodies back behind the ball here. So Raith Rovers trying to play it down this near side as it's not back in the direction it came, and eventually it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw in right in front of the dugout, about 5 yards, 5 or 10 yards from the halfway line. So throw into Raith Rovers. So thank you for that, Stevie. Rosie saying, good afternoon, Stevie. You well? First time here. Yep. Thank you, Rosie. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for subscribing, as I say, and hope you like being part of the Fan Den community. Everybody that's a regular that's part of Fan Den becomes a Fan Denner. So hopefully that will be you as well, mate. And thank you for your kind words. As I say, Ross County have won it back here as they race down that far side, coming towards the edge of the box as Raith Rovers make the challenge. And it's knocked out of play on that far side for a throw-in to Ross County, deep inside the Raith Rovers half. So thank you for that, Rosie. And Sean is saying, hi, Stevie. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Stevie saying, I'm good, thanks. How about you? Oh, ball played into the box here. It's gone into the back of the net. Ross County have scored. Well, just caught Raith Rovers off guard there a little bit. That's a harsh goal. The ball came in from the throw-in. It was crossed into the box and just headed in at the back post. Raith Rovers caught standing still there as the Ross County player just coming in at the back post. Nobody marking him, and he's managed to dink it past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. So 1-0 to Ross County. 19 minutes gone, guys. Well, that's a cruel blow. It was end to end, and Raith Rovers were doing well. There was matching the intensity. He's actually clattered into the post there. Hope he's okay. So it's Murray with the goal for Ross County. We're back underway as Raith Rovers now with the possession on that far side, coming forward. So thank you for that, Stevie saying, I'm good. Thanks. How about you? Great. Welcome to Fanden. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Now the ball back with Raith Rovers just inside their own half as they play it forward now. And now working it down that far side as Ross County come to press the ball. Raith Rovers just managing to keep the possession under pressure there as now they just cut it back, playing it back to their centre-backs. And now trying to work it forward as they play it in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now working it down that far side as they race forward now towards the edge of the Ross County box. Ross County coming to press the ball, but Raith Rovers just play it in as now the ball crossed in. It's knocked towards goal. And, well, it's deflected behind by Ross County there. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Raith Rovers. Nancy saying, hey, do a stream for Cliftonville. Good wee team. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Well, we're hoping, as I say, mate, I'm working on the channel a lot on my own at the moment. So obviously trying to build the channel up. But in the future, definitely want to do start trying to cover some Northern Irish football where we can, mate. But at the moment, while I'm working on the channel on my own, I already cover a lot of football on the channel as much as possible. But hope to cover, as I say, Northern Irish football at some point in the future, mate. But thank you for that, Nancy. I appreciate it. And Sean saying, I'm great. Thank you too. Awesome. Good to hear, Sean. Top man. So, Raith Rovers now with a throw in on this near side of the field. So apologies to any of you guys that clicked in yesterday, hoping I was going to do either the FA Cup or the Scottish Cup. I just couldn't do it yesterday, guys. I had to work. Unfortunately, as you guys know, I cover a lot of football on the channel during the course of the season, and summer time is the time for me to catch up with my normal work. As we're still in the process of building the channel up, so it's not a job yet. Hope it will be one day, but at the moment it's still in the hobby stage. So I did want to do the games yesterday, but I just couldn't get the time off work yesterday. I just had to work. But as you guys know that are regular fan, Dennis, I do a lot of weekends, so you can forgive me for missing one weekend. And I know it was an important one, but, well, I'm not totally missing the weekend because I'm here today, but yesterday I just couldn't make myself available, unfortunately, even though I really wanted to. Raith Rovers now with a possession on this near side as it's gone straight out of play. And that will be another throw-in on this near side for Raith Rovers, just inside their own half, about 2 yards from the halfway line. 20, just coming up to 23 minutes gone, guys. 1-0 to Ross County. Raith Rovers now with the possession as it's played into towards the edge of the centre circle, just cutting it back to their centre-backs there. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Raith Rovers coming forward. Thank you for that, Sean. Stevie saying, good, thanks, mate. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Now Raith Rovers with the possession, played out wide on this near side. It's kicked long down the field as it bounces straight down the field and goes out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Ross County. Excuse me, guys. So, yeah, not making the most of that, best of that opportunity. Rosie's saying, yeah, good. Rangers got pumped yesterday, so that was a downer. I also had a bet on the Salenturina. Equaliser with AC Milan in the last 5 minutes. Cost me 2.5k. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie. You got to bet carefully, mate, so you don't lose too much money. I'm sorry to hear that. So Ross County now with the possession just on the edge of the centre circle. They play it out wide. Oh, Raith Rovers have won it back here. Space to run into as Ross County just getting the last defender back there to knock it away and out of play on this near side. Raith Rovers with the throw in midway inside the Ross County half as now the ball comes in. Can they make the most of this as Ross County come to challenge as they manage to get bodies back behind the ball, and it's deflected behind for a corner. So Raith Rovers with a corner on this near side. Sean saying, good. I'm great. Thank you, Stevie. Good to hear, Sean. Awesome. Top man. As I say, Sean, one of our regular fan dinners, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And good to hear you're doing well. You guys not been seeing as much of me this week because the season's dropping off now. You used to seeing me about every day or at least every other day for you guys that are regular fan dinners. But yeah, thank you for that, Sean. Luke Emery saying, who should I bet on, Ross or Raith? Well, that's up to you, mate. That's entirely up to you. Ball comes in for the corner, but it's knocked away. It's now Ross County back with the possession as they work their way up the field. Raith Rovers got bodies back behind the ball here as they've raced back into their own half. Now, Raith Rovers have picked it up here on the edge of the centre circle. Sloppy possession there by Ross County. As now they play it out wide to this near side. Raith Rovers playing it forward there as it's almost intercepted by Ross County, but Raith Rovers just managing to get to it first by literally inches. As now it's played forward towards the edge of the box. Ross County managing to win it back here. It's now Ross County coming forward down the middle. Raith Rovers just getting bodies back behind the ball again. It's now Ross County play it out wide on that far side. It's chipped long down the field up towards the edge of the box as it's knocked away out to that far side, and it's gone out for a throw-in to Ross County on the far side of the field, deep inside the Raith Rovers half. So welcome to Football Fan Den, Luke Emery. I'm not sure, mate. I don't want to tell you which team to bet on. I don't want you blaming me if you don't win, but welcome to the show, Luke Emery. And Kostler Squad. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Fanden. I think I know you. I think I know your name. Thank you. Kostler Squad. Hope you're doing well, mate. And now the ball comes back in play as Raith Rovers play it out wide on this near side. Ball crossed into the box, but it's a poor delivery as it goes straight out of play. And that will be relief momentarily for Raith Rovers as they will have a goal kick. Rajat Kaya saying, goal, Ross County. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Thank you for that. Yeah. And Cola Blountон. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Cola saying, can you watch the game? Yeah, if you want to watch it, mate, I recommend Googling it. That's the best thing to do if you want to watch it. Google it. I can't tell you guys what platforms to watch it on when I'm on YouTube. I pay out for the channel. To help me build Fanden. So, so I'm not getting it on any streaming sites, if you know what I mean. But you guys can always contact me on social media, and I'm always happy to give you pointers of where you can sometimes catch some games free. But obviously, I don't do that because I need to pay out for the channels to help me build Football Fanden. So thank you for that, Cole Blount. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Rosie saying that's positive vibes, 100% positive. Absolutely, Rosie. Well said. Thank you, Rosie. That's what we're all about here, mate. That's exactly what we're all about here. Thank you for that, Rosie. Yeah, we are working to build what we hope will be the most positive fan community on Fanden for mixed fans. I don't think anybody's trying to build a project like us. There's plenty of other people doing YouTube football projects, as I'm sure you guys are well aware of. But we're hoping to build something a bit different here, guys, bringing mixed fans of different clubs together who just love football and enjoy being part of a positive fan community. That's what we're all about here. Ross County now with the possession as they race out wide on that far side. It's challenged by RAITH Rovers as RAITH Rovers winning it back here. Now playing it up towards the halfway line as they cut it back there. Now still coming forward. Now with a long crossfield ball out wide to that far side as Ross County just managed to cut it out there. And now Ross County coming forward as they knock it out wide to this near side. Managed to intercept it there under pressure, but RAITH Rovers quickly challenge and do manage to win it. So Ross County challenge right back, and that's going to be a foul. So referee gives the foul on this near side to RAITH Rovers midway inside their own half. Why is he doing that? The Ross County player there just being really difficult, not wanting to give the ball back there. And now the referee's having a word with him. He's lucky to not get booked there, Randall. That was just uncalled for. He was just... Well, I get that he's trying to slow the game down to give his teammates time to get back in position, but that was just stupid. He's got himself now noticed by the referee. Now, Ross County come to press the ball as RAITH Rovers kick it long down this near side. It's headed out of play, and that will be a throw-in on this near side to RAITH Rovers, deep inside the Ross County half. So thank you for that, Rosie. Luke Emre, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, and welcome to Football Fan Den. Luke Emre saying, who should I bet on, lads? Laugh out loud. Welcome to Football Fan Den, Luke Emre. As I say, mate, I'm not telling you who to bet for. That's entirely your decision. I think I did welcome you before, actually. He popped in. Simon Watson, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK and Fan Den community. Pleasure to have you with us, Simon Watson. Simon Watson saying, Mon the Rovers, go Matthews, you legend. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Simon Watson. I presume you are... a RAITH Rovers fan. Pleasure to have you with us, Simon. Thank you for that, mate. RAITH Rovers now coming forward as a challenge from Ross County. They've won a free kick here in a dangerous position. Just standing on his toes there. So thank you for that, Simon. Rosie saying, Mon the Rovers. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Simon. Loving you guys getting behind your teams respectively and keeping the chat positive. Loving it, guys. Thank you. Whoa, I'm not fan behind. So we got a free kick here for RAITH Rovers, guys. Right on, just outside the box, slightly out to this near side. So now the shot comes in, the wall does its job as Ross County managing to win it back. They quickly play it out wide on that far side as now they come forward, racing down that far side, but RAITH Rovers quickly make the challenge and the ball just rolls out of play. Cola Squadron, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Cola Squadron, with a $5, $5 Australian dollars super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Koala, that's it. I keep getting it wrong, don't I? Koala, that's it. Koala Squadron, one of our regular fan denners. Welcome to the show, Koala Squadron, and thank you very much for your generous donation, mate. Any donations you guys make at the moment is going towards new equipment as we're still a new up-and-coming channel. But thank you, Koala Squadron. You are an absolute gentleman, mate. Really appreciate your generosity. And thank you for that. Top man, what a guy. Real gentleman. Thank you, Koala Squadron, saying RAITH Rovers FC, the best thing out of Kirk Caldy since Adam Smith, the wealth of nations. Thank you very much for that, Koala Squadron. Yeah, mate, to me, I love Scotland. The Scottish, not the cities, obviously, but the Scottish countryside, I can't get enough of it when I get up there, guys. I cannot get enough of it when I go to Scotland. I love the Highlands. I love the Lowlands. The the scenery up there is absolutely beautiful, so tranquil. It'd be nice to retire up there, to be fair, if I had the money. You never know. One day maybe, but at the moment, that seems like a dream. But yeah, absolutely beautiful parts of the country. And I'm not actually sure. I've been to Scotland a number of times. I'm trying to think if I've been through Kirkcaldy. I've been through so many parts of Scotland when I've been up there. I'm trying to think if I've actually been through that part of Scotland, to be fair. I'd have to look it up on a map to remind myself of the geography of where it is. But thank you for that, Koala Squadron. What a guy. Really appreciate your generosity, mate. You are an absolute star. Top man. So apologies, guys. I'm not going to go right back to the top of the list, but I will back up a little bit because a lot of you guys dropped comments in here. So we've got a goal kick here now for Ross County. So thank you for that, Koala Squadron. What a guy. Now the ball played up the field as Raith Rovers managing to intercept it there. Lukey saying, who should I read that one, I think. I'm on the Rovers. Yep, thank you, guys. And Rosie saying, Nancy, you well? Awesome, thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Rosie. And Sean is saying, welcome all new members to Fandom. Oh, what a guy. Thank you, Sean. Well said, mate. Top man. Top man. Well said, Sean. Ball played long down the field as it's gone straight back to the Ross County goalkeeper just on the edge of his box there. So thank you for that, Sean. What a guy. Nancy. Is that the same Nancy or a different one? Is that different? I think that's a different one. How you doing, Nancy? Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Nancy saying, Rosie, hey, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Awesome, thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Nancy. Welcome to Football Fandom. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. So Raith Rovers now with the possession as they play the ball down the field. Ross County trying to challenge for it there. It's now both sets of players trying to win it on the halfway line, but it's Ross County that just managed to come away with it there as they cut it back to the goalkeeper. Now it's played long up the field as both sets of players trying to win it, but well, they've got tangled with each other there. But it's Raith Rovers that managed to come away with it as they just cut it back, now playing it back into their own half. Ross County come to press the ball as Raith Rovers now play it out wide on that far side, playing the 1-2 as they try to work it down the field, but forced to just cut it back there as Ross County challenge for it. Now they keep the ball under pressure. Rosie saying, hey, good mate, just trying to make content for my channel, not long started. Okay, Rosie. Well, good luck with that, mate. Nancy saying, what videos do you do? Pompey Dude, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Another regular fan down at Pompey Dude saying hi, people. And Gaz, how you doing, Pompey Dude? Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Another regular fan down at. So Raith Rovers have won a free kick here. Ball crossed into the box. It's deflected behind. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Raith Rovers. So, yep, Raith Rovers with a corner on the far side. Stevie saying, sorry, no self-promotion. Links allowed. Thank you, Steve. I'll come back to that in a minute, mate. Raith Rovers now taking the corner shot as the ball crossed into the box. Oh, well, it's just knocked out of play on this near side. And that ball just rolled freely then right across the face of goal. And no Raith Rovers player managing to get a tap on it, as eventually Ross County knocked it behind. Another corner on this near side as the ball coming again short. It's knocked away and it goes out for a throw in on this near side to Raith Rovers. So, yeah, thank you, Stevie. I'll come back to that in a sec, mate. So, throw in on this near side. Right, about 5 yards from the corner flag. Wraith Rovers to take it there. As now the ball comes in. Ross County trying to challenge, but Wraith Rovers managed to keep it. As now they play it forward into the box. As the shot comes in, and the goalkeeper just getting fingertips to knock it wide. Well, that was a really good effort, but just couldn't get it past the goalkeeper. Really nice bit of play there by Wraith Rovers, and an equally good save by the Ross County goalkeeper. Stevie saying no promotion links allowed in the chat without talking to Gaz. First, we get that many. Hope you understand. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Corner comes in. It's knocked away. Not cleared here. Well, there's a foul in the box there. And the Ross County player going down quite dramatically as the referee blows for the foul. So, yes, thank you, Stevie. Yeah, guys, we do have ways that you guys can that we help you guys promote, but we get that many people coming on here trying to spam the channel, self-promoting. No offense, but I wouldn't do that and disrespect other people's channel. When I go on other people's channels, I just make the conversation. I make conversation. I don't self-promote. I wouldn't be that disrespectful. But unfortunately, we get a lot of it here on Fandom because we do a lot of live streams. So, but there is ways we do help you guys out. If you're regular Fandenners, you guys are welcome to get in touch with me on social media to come on the channel. And then I will actually promote you by having a conversation about football. So you guys are building other channels. You can have some promotion here on Fandom. But as I hope you guys can understand, we can't just let people just randomly promote here. Otherwise, it'd just be a free-for-all. And then we just, what's the point in building a channel just to promote everybody else? Because they're not got they don't want to put the work in. I put a lot of hours in on this channel, guys. And I'm not, no offense, but I'm not just going to sit here for hours and hours a day to promote other people that pop in once in a blue moon. So apologies. Thank you for that, Stevie. But like I say, guys, if you do want a little bit of promotion for your channel and you want to be part of Fandom, then you can contact me on social media and possibly come on the channel to have a football discussion with me. And that way you will get some promotion if you are building a channel. I'm always respectful of that. Always trying to help other people out if they become part of Fandom. But yeah, thank you for that, Stevie. So now Wraith Rovers with the free kick as the ball kicked long down the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from. It's now, Wraith Rovers trying to knock it up the field there, but Ross County come to challenge for it, and he's gone out for a throw-in on this near side to Wraith Rovers, midway inside their own half. Rosie saying, don't spend more than £1, but had 17 teams, including Man United, to win. Italian teams pumped it last minute. Okay, well, I hope you managed to win something, Rosie. I hope you managed to win something, mate. Sean saying, Gaz, you deserve a break from your streams, bro. Yeah, well, the summer's here now, as we will be getting a break. I will be getting a bit of a break, but as you know, got to keep the channel ticking over, mate. But yeah, yesterday wasn't a break. Yesterday I had to work, unfortunately. But 2 important games today, so I'm doing my best to make myself available. I should be working today as well, in fairness. But I didn't want to miss both weekends, both the weekends of football, especially today being such important games for the Scottish Premiership playoffs and obviously the English Championship playoffs. Ball now coming forward as Wraith Rovers trying to knock it towards the edge of the box. It's intercepted by Ross County as they knock it back up the field. And now Wraith Rovers knock it back in the direction it came from. Ross County head it forward here. As now it's played out wide on this near side. Ball kicked long down the field. So it's gone. Where's the ball gone? He's blasted it up into the air as if it was going long. And now the ball's disappeared. But yeah, thank you for that, Sean. I appreciate your positivity, mate. You're absolutely right. I've done a lot of hard months of work on the channel, but I should hopefully get an opportunity for a break now the summer's here, hopefully. At least a little one anyway. But thank you, Sean. What a guy. Top man. Rosie saying, Rosie saying, I think Ross County would be a safe bet. Okay, mate. Now the ball comes in as Ross County. Well, the goalkeeper just getting lucky there as the Raith Rovers shot coming in just went wide of this near side post. I thought the Ross County goalkeeper got fingertips to that then, but no, I think it's just gone well wide. So that will be a goal kick to Ross County. If you're just joining us, guys, it's 1-0 on the day. 44 minutes gone, 3-1 on aggregate. Rosie's saying, Bucky's favourite. Thank you, Rosie. And Nancy saying, use a hunt. Use a hunt, Rosie. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as it's played back into the centre circle. Now Ross County coming forward as they play it out wide on this near side. Raith Rovers coming to challenge for it as Ross County just managing to keep the possession as they cut it back there, but forced all the way back to the goalkeepers. Raith Rovers pressing really well from the front here. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long down the field as it's headed on. And Raith Rovers managed to intercept it midway inside their own half, just cutting it back to their centre-backs on the edge of their own box, knocking it forward out wide on that far side. 2 minutes added on at the end of this first half, guys. Ball played forward on that far side as now the ball knocked straight back in the direction it came from by Ross County. So there's a bit of head tennis going on there. And now eventually Ross County managing to get the ball down. Now they play it forward as Raith Rovers come to press the ball. They just cut it back there and play it back towards the halfway line. As they keep the possession on that far side. Now Ross County trying to play through the press. As there's a coming together on that far side and the referee gives the foul. So looks a bit of a soft one to be fair, but the referee gives the foul for Raith Rovers. Yeah, just stood on his... It didn't look that bad in full speed, but just seeing a replay of it there, I can see he stood on his boot. Now, Raith Rovers charging forward down that far side as Ross County make the challenge. They've won it back here, Ross County, as they now try to come forward, playing it into the centre circle. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side as they keep coming forward here. Raith Rovers coming to press the ball, but Ross County play it back into the centre. As they keep the possession, knocking it out towards that far side as they're just playing it round in a triangle at the moment as Raith Rovers press the ball well from the front but unable to win it as Ross County now trying to work the ball down that far side. Just keeping the ball in play there. And so again, Raith Rovers, we've got to give them credit. Got to give Raith Rovers credit. They're working hard here when out of possession. And there goes the halftime whistle, guys. And at halftime, it is finished. Ross County 1, Raith Rovers 0. Let's have a look at the halftime match stats, guys. And then I will catch up with the comments. So just bear with me a second. Don't worry, guys. I will bring up the halftime match stats on the screen for you in a moment, if it shows me. There we go. There we go. Let's have a... Let me just turn that down a bit. It's blazing in my ear. Let's just turn that down a wee bit. All right, here we go, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'll bring it on the screen now. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much to those of you have been positive enough to do so already. Really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. If you like us covering your team, this fixture, the best way to let us know that is hitting that like button. As we'll look at likes, as we're still a new up-and-coming channel, guys, so we'll look at likes, obviously, during the course of a season to to work out which games to cover, because as you guys know, on Saturdays there's so many games to cover right across both England and Scotland. It can be very difficult which games to pick out to actually cover. So you guys can help with that with good likes. If we see a particular team getting good likes, we know you guys appreciate us covering their fixtures. So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Don't worry if you can't read it if it's small on your phone. If you're listening in on a small device, I will read it out to you. So total shots, 3 for Ross County, 5 for Raith Rovers. Shots on target, 1 for Ross County, 3 for Raith Rovers. Possession, 46% for Ross County, 54% for Raith Rovers. Passes, 204 for Ross County, 242 for Raith Rovers. Pass accuracy, 77% for Ross County, 80% for Raith Rovers. Fouls, 9 against Ross County, 1 against Raith Rovers. Yellow cards, none. No red cards. Offsides, none. And corners, just 1 for Ross County and 4 for Raith Rovers. So a pretty closely fought first half, guys. Let's have a catch up with what you guys saying in the chat. So Rosie's saying, I'm a Rangers supporter. Yep, awesome. Well, thank you for that, Rosie. Nancy is saying, well, all fans of all clubs are welcome here at Fanden, guys. We do not discriminate. Even clubs that I don't like, fans are welcome here, and I will show them respect, even though I might not like their club very much. Rosie is saying, I'll know hold nothing against you, Nancy. Laugh out loud. Awesome. Thank you for that, Rosie. Dave is with us. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Dave, one of our regular fan dinners. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're doing well, mate. Dave saying, hello, Gaz, Stevie, and the usual suspects. Awesome. Thank you for that, Dave. Dave with the positive vibes straight off the bat. Thank you, mate. Rosie's saying, Dave, hope you're well. Awesome. Loving the... Mate, Rosie, you are an absolute top lady. Loving the positive vibes. Brand new to Fanden today, but straight away with the positive vibes. That's what we love, Rosie. Thank you very much, mate. You are an absolute star. Stevie's saying, afternoon, Dave. Hope you are well, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Pompey is thumbs up to Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Pompey. You guys are absolutely class. As always, loving the positive vibes. You guys absolutely class. Thank you very much for that, guys. Rosie's saying, think there was 12 yellow cards in the game yesterday. Well, that doesn't surprise me, Rosie. Unfortunately, I missed it. I've not even had a chance to watch any of the highlights yet because I was working all day yesterday. Just couldn't get away. I wanted to cover the games yesterday, but unfortunately, through months and months of prioritising the channel over work, at weekends. This weekend, I just couldn't do it. But thank you for that, Rosie. I will look at the highlights as soon as I get a chance. Dave is saying, hello, Rosie. I'm good, thank you. What about you? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Class, as always. Nancy saying, Rosie, hey, defo all banter. Absolutely. Yeah, we love friendly banter here, Nancy. We absolutely love friendly banter. We just don't like haters. But thank you for that, Nancy. Well said, mate. And Rosie saying, I'm good, cheers, thanks. Good to hear, Rosie. Thank you for that, mate. Stevie saying, hi, Portsmouth. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And Nancy saying, hello, Dave. Awesome. You guys absolutely class, as always. Thank you, Nancy. Loving the positive vibes. New to the channel, but straight off the bat with the positive vibes. So big shout out to Nancy and Rosie. New to the channel today, but straight off the bat, loving the positive vibes from you guys. Thank you. Dave saying, afternoon, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Absolute class. And another, as it is halftime, guys, quick shout out to Koala Squadron, who donated $5 Australian before. Big shout out. Thank you, Koala Squadron. You are an absolute gentleman. Top man. Dave is saying, hello, Rick. How are you doing, pal? Rick, is Rick in the chat? I didn't see Rick with us. I missed Steve. Apologies, Rick, if I've missed you. Dave, so thank you, Dave. Top man. Yes, he's meaning, getting confused, I think. Rosie saying, laugh out loud, koala. Nice one. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Rosie. You guys, absolutely awesome. Dave saying, hello to you, Nancy. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Absolute class stuff from you guys. Pompey Dude saying, good cheers. Good to hear. Thank you for that, Pompey Dude. Rosie saying, why do you guys do that? Just went to get one of their chocolate bars, and my boy has taken the last one and left the empty packet in the cupboard. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie. Well, I don't know. I don't get that, Chris. I get told off for leaving because I'm such a obviously I'm a guy, so I have got quite an appetite. So my habit is eating too much too soon, and then I leave the last one for my missus, and she doesn't eat in it, and she don't eat it. I always make sure I leave the last one for her because otherwise I'd just eat the lot. So yeah, I don't know. I never get the chance. I don't leave the packets in the cupboard. I'm not that bad, but I always seem to, there's packets in the cupboard with one thing left, if you know what I mean. So yeah, thank you for that, Rosie. Stevie's saying, laugh out loud, Rosie. Gutted. I know, Stevie. Yeah, well said, mate. Rosie saying, Kirkcaldy, like everywhere, nice bits. Absolutely. Well, as I say, I've been to Scotland loads of times, and quite a few times when I was younger. I love it. Absolutely love the Scottish countryside. It's such a beautiful place. And I think sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I think the Scottish people don't realise how lucky you guys are sometimes living in such a beautiful country. But the downside is the weather in it. So yeah, thank you for that, Rosie. So yeah, it's lucky for the scenery because it's a beautiful country to live in. Beautifully green and lots of hills. And but like I say, it's the weather that's the problem up there for you guys. But I'm in the north of England, and we suffer the same thing here in the north of England. Lots of rain. Stevie's saying, I'm good, thanks, Dave. Awesome, thank you, Stevie. And Rosie saying, big shy that he is. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Rosie saying, Sean, seeing you well, mate. Sean, you well. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Stevie saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fan Then. Thank you, Stevie. Absolutely, guys. Please do hit that like button if you like us covering your team or this fixture. That would be appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. If you're listening in on Kick, then please do follow. It would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom family. Nigel Midgley. How are you doing, Nigel? Welcome to the show and welcome to Football Fandom. Nigel saying Ross County is Dingwall, just north of Inverness. Well, then I've probably been through it because I've been up to I've been up to John O'Groats and Wick, so I've probably been through it. Just not realised it. But there's so many gorgeous Scottish villages and towns up that part of the country. They just kind of blend into each other if you're not from that part of the world, obviously. But yeah, I've probably been through it, Nigel. As I say, when I was younger, I travelled, obviously wanted to see Land's End, not Land's End, sorry, John O'Groats. I wanted to see it, never been up there before. So when I was younger, me and my girlfriend went up there and we had a top time and met loads of top Scottish people. So thank you for that, Nigel. And as I say, welcome to the show, mate. And welcome to Fandom. Rosie's saying, smash the like button, sub on the way in. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. What a lovely lady Rosie is. Thank you for that, mate. You are a star. Sean saying, I'm great. Thank you, Rosie, and yourself. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. What a guy. Loving the positive vibes. Dave saying, hello, Nigel. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Rosie saying, hey, well, cheers. Good to hear, Rosie. Good to hear, mate. And Rosie saying, Portsmouth dude, hope you're good. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. You guys absolutely class. As always, with the positive vibes. Rosie saying, I just seen that, Stevie Allen. Sorry. No worries, Rosie. No worries. Like I say, there is ways for you guys If you're talking about the promotion thing, you guys are welcome to get in touch with me on social media, because you guys that are regular fan denners are welcome to come on the channel and talk football with me. About whatever football topic you want, as long as obviously it was within the parameters of UK football. Obviously, we can't talk about a team in Brazil when we're not a Brazil channel. But yeah, you guys more than welcome to come in and talk to me about football. And obviously, that's a way of getting some promotion here on Fandom. But thank you for that, Rosie. You are a star, mate. Top stuff. Prince Mathidia Prince Mathidia, saying Raith County. You mean Ross County or Raith Rovers? One goal. Well, thank you for that, Prince Mathidia. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Nancy saying, hey, Ross County, we club in the middle of nowhere. Bring about 5 fans to parade. Thank them fans beating the Sevco, but send them down. Well, Nancy, please keep your comments positive and respectful, because no offense, but I don't see Sevco as a very positive word. If you want respect, you give respect. That's our motto here on Fanden, Nancy. We respect Celtic, so we also respect Rangers equally. That's what we're about. There's plenty of other channels on YouTube if you want to hate on a club. I'm sure you know that. But here at Fanden, we're not about that. We show respect to both of the Glasgow clubs. And anybody that doesn't respect that principle here on Fanden is not welcome. It's as simple as that. I'm not sitting here all day to insult other clubs. I'm not like that. Life's too short. Life's too short. There's too much hate in the world, and I've got no time for it. I'm older and wiser now, and I've got no time for the hate nonsense. Stevie's saying, no worries, Rosie. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Dave is saying, I was so happy to see Man United beat City yesterday. I've not seen it, Dave. I was working, unfortunately, all day. I've not seen it, but I am going to try and watch it as soon as I get 5 minutes. But thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it covers over the cracks a bit for Man United, done it, to be fair. But I am glad that City lost. I am glad that it stopped them winning another trophy. Nigel is saying, Midgley saying, hi, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Nigel. And Sean is saying, Dave, same here. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Sean. And Rosie saying, 100% respectful. Absolutely. That's what we're all about here, Rosie. Thank you for that, mate. Top stuff. And Stevie saying, didn't watch the game, Dave, but was shocked when I saw the result. I know. I wanted to watch. I wanted to stream yesterday for the games yesterday. I was planning to try and do a double because obviously both the Scottish Cup final and the FA Cup final were both played at the same time yesterday. So I was going to try and do a double yesterday, but I couldn't get out of work, guys. As you guys know, I've missed a lot of weekends doing my normal job to be on the channel, but yesterday was just one too many, shall we say. But thank you for that, Stevie. So players back out on the field here, guys, as we're back underway. And Raith Rovers with the possession as they kick it out wide to this near side. Ross County quickly come to press the ball. My coffee's gone cold. Well, they've won a free kick here. Raith Rovers as Ross County come to challenge. Davey saying, hello, Sean. Didn't see you there, mate. Hope you are okay, pal. Awesome. Dave, you are an absolute gentleman, mate. You guys, absolutely class. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you very much. Big thank you to everybody that's showing that consideration to be positive. Let me quickly put the other screen back on. You guys, absolutely class. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. If you could, would be appreciated. And big thank you to everybody that's been good enough to do so already. Really appreciate the positive support, guys. So Ross County with the ball crossed into the box here. It's actually took a deflection. A goalkeeper forced to get the fingertips to that. I think he got the fingertips as it had already gone out of play. Oh, it's not. What's he giving it here? What's he giving it? Well, no way is the cut. Well, that's shocking. That is shocking. The referee's given it as a corner, and the goalkeeper did get a hand to it, but it had already gone out of play. So corner on this near side for Ross County. Corner comes in. It's headed towards goal, and Ross County with the second goal. Well, that is a shocking decision by the referee. Absolute shocking decision. That should never have been a corner. It had gone out of play. The goalkeeper got fingertips to it, but after it had crossed the byline, and the referee, I can't believe the linesman didn't see that, because he was close enough to see it, and he hasn't, and that is shocking. Honest, I can understand why Scottish fans go nuts about the standard of refereeing up in Scotland after seeing that. That is absolutely shocking, but take nothing away from Ross County. They've managed to grab themselves a second goal. So yeah, that's a really poor decision by the linesman. I can't believe he's not flagged that to the attention of the referee. Rosie saying Man United was a madness yesterday. Was shocked. Shame they couldn't do that earlier in the season. Absolutely, well said, Rosie. Yeah, well said, mate. Sean is saying, Dave, I'm great, thanks, bro, and yourself. Good to hear, Sean. Good to hear, mate. And Dave saying, Steve is saying, I was working yesterday, first day back after week off. Well, I hope you had a great week off, Dave. Hope you had a great day off. Week off, Dave. I remember you telling me about that the other day. So hope you managed to make the most of it and enjoy the break, mate. Thank you for that. Ball played up the field now. As both sets of players heading it around. And a bit of head tennis going on here in the centre circle, as now the referee blows for a foul. So that's going to be a free kick. Who's he giving the foul against? I'm not sure. He's giving it Ross County's way. So yeah, thank you for that, Dave. Rosie saying, is it Sean or Sean? Sean or Sean, mate? I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but obviously I just say Sean. But thank you, Rosie. Dave is saying, Sean, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, bro. Awesome. Good to hear, Dave. And Steve is saying, yeah, hope you had a nice week off, mate. Absolutely. Well said, Stevie. Well said, mate. Now the ball played out wide on this near side as Raith Rovers now kick it forward. Ross County knocking it back in the direction it came from as Raith Rovers pick up the possession, knocking it down the middle. As now Ross County intercept it. They play it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as it's gone out of play there, and that's going to be a throw-in on this near side. Sean saying, Rosie, it's Sean. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for answering Rosie's question. And Rosie, thank you for being good enough to ask. Obviously, some people can be funny about how their name's spelt or read out, can't they? But I think Sean is quite relaxed like that. But thank you, guys. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Dave saying, Rosie, it's Sean. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Nancy is saying, will be an English stream tonight. You mean this afternoon for the playoff? Yeah, the English Championship playoff kicking off at 3:00. Yeah, we're covering that if that's the game you mean in Nancy. Yeah, we're doing that one later on. Got to come in together here on this near side, and the referee has blown for the foul. So thank you for that, Nancy. Sean is saying, cheers, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. And Rosie saying, magic. I wasn't sure. Well, thank you for that, Rosie. You guys absolutely class. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch up a bit with the comments here. Now the ball played down the middle by Ross County as Raith Rovers managed to win it back here on the halfway line. They play it into the centre circle, but they gifted the possession straight back to Ross County there. As now Ross County play it out wide on that far side. Raith Rovers trying to challenge, but Ross County chip it forward as it eventually is won back by Raith Rovers. They just play it back towards the edge of their own box. Now it's chipped forward as Ross County intercept it. Now Ross County with the ball crossed in deep as it just goes behind, and that will be a goal kick for Raith Rovers. Dave is saying, thanks, Steve. Was good week off dispute despite the raining. I know, Dave, it's been miserable, hasn't it? I know. I've raced to get the streams I gave up last weekend. As you guys know, I put did a few did what streams I could last weekend, and then worked my backside off on Monday, Tuesday to give me the rest of the week to get some other stuff done that I was been putting off. And then what did it do? Rain for 3 days. So I've not been able to get any of that stuff done that I needed to get done because a lot of it is outside. So yeah, just sod's law in it, Dave. Now, Raith Rovers with the possession as they come towards the edge of the box, but it's knocked away by Ross County. But Raith Rovers winning back the possession on the halfway line as they're forced to play it back into their own half as Ross County come to press the ball. Now the ball played out wide on that far side as Raith Rovers managing to keep the possession under pressure there. Now they switch to playing it across out to this near side as they play it into the centre circle now. It's challenged by Ross County, but Raith Rovers just managing to keep it as they knock it out wide on that far side. Chipped forward as now Ross County head it back in the direction it came from. And Raith Rovers with the possession. I say, come forward now. It's crossed in and it's took a deflection. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Raith Rovers. Can they pull one back to give themselves hope? Rosie saying, smash the like button and subscribe on the way in, guys. Well, Rosie, you are an absolute star, mate. Thank you. What a lady. Thank you, Rosie. You are a star, mate. Yep, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And consider subscribing if you're new to Fandom. Thank you, Rosie. What a start. Loving the positive vibes from the newest member of the Fandom community. Rosie, thank you, mate. So, substitution here, guys. Raith Rovers with a sub. I'll try and catch that in a moment as we're going to have the corner here. And Rosie saying, Mon the Rovers. Corner comes in. It's headed towards goal, but just goes wide. And that's going to be a goal kick. Just not able to make the best of that corner there. So Rosie saying, Mon the Rovers. Thank you, Rosie. Nigel is saying, hi, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Nigel. You guys absolutely class. Rosie saying, Nigel, hi. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Absolute class. You're going to make a fantastic addition to the Fandom community, Rosie. Thank you for that. Loving the positive vibes. She certainly will fit in here, won't she, guys? To you guys, talking to you guys that are regular Fandoms, by the way. Rosie will certainly fit in well here with you guys. As you guys, we've got some of the best, most positive fans on YouTube, in my opinion, here at Fandom. Now, Ross County with the possession on that far side. Ball played forward as it's knocked out of play. And that will be a throw-in. Dave saying, I'm good, thanks, Gaz, mate. Happy now the sun's coming back. Yeah, well, it would come back now, Dave, because you've gone back to work, see? Mother Nature don't like us, mate. Did you not know that? Did you not know that? If you live in the north, Mother Nature don't like you because whenever you got days off, mate, she gives you rain. Do you know what I mean? So she mustn't like us northerners. Do you know why? Because we're made of grit. We're not southern softies. If there's anybody down south listening in, take it in the friendly banter way it's intended, guys. But yeah, if you're a northerner, we've got a bit of grit in us, so Mother Nature don't like us, so she likes to keep raining all the time. So the referee stopped the play here for a foul. You're going to get sunshine if you're down south. Although Dave's a southerner, I'm forgetting, aren't you? Dave's a southern lad. Although I think we'll adopt him as a northerner because he's made of the same stuff we are. He must be the exception. But yeah, good to hear, Dave. Awesome. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, we just got some handbags going on here, guys. That's why the referee stopped the play. Bit of a coming together there. And James Brown booked by the referee, the Irishman. And Easton involved as well on behalf of Raith Rovers. Dylan Easton is also booked. So both of them getting a yellow card for getting their handbags out. Now the ball kicked long down the field as Ross County head it back in the direction it came from. Raith Rovers managing to intercept the ball as they just knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays the ball long down the field as it's knocked out wide to that far side. It's played forward here as now Raith Rovers coming forward. We're playing it into the centre. Now knocking it back out wide on that far side. It's Ross County scrambling to challenge, but Raith Rovers still with the possession. Tight to the touchline as eventually it goes out of play. And that will be a throw-in on the far side. And I think it's gone Raith Rovers' way. Nigel is saying, love Ross County, compare camped next to the ground often. Very friendly staff. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Nigel. Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, you won't get away with that down in England, mate. They'd have the security on you. But yeah, that sounds awesome. Thank you for that, Nigel. Thank you for sharing that. That's something to bear in mind in the future when I may hopefully maybe get up there one day. Maybe take the tent with me and camp at the stadium. Rosie is saying, was calling my son a big shite. Laugh out loud. Right. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for that, mate. Pompey saying, good cheers. Good to hear, Pompey Top man. Good to hear, mate. Ball played long down the field here. It's Ross County trying to get on the attack now, but under pressure by Raith Rovers, and eventually it's gone behind. And that will be a goal kick to Raith Rovers. Bit of a coming together there, but nothing too dramatic. It's now the ball played out wide on that far side, but it's kicked straight back out of play. And that will be a throw-in to Raith Rovers on the far side of the field, midway inside their own half. Rosie's saying, I don't do social media, but I'll defo come on and speak Rangers next season. Well, sounds good, Rosie. Well, we'll have to find some way of communicating because obviously I use social media to make the arrangements. So I don't need, you're not on social media at all? Nothing? Not Twitter? Because I'm on a few platforms. I don't like it myself, but I have to use it to help me build the channel. And obviously, if you're building a channel, then you need to embrace some of it to help you build the channel because you can use social media platforms to help promote what you do. So I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. We're also on Kick. Also, there is a 24-hour chat open on Kick, so you guys can talk to us outside of when we're streaming on YouTube. And hopefully we'll be adding other platforms to it as well in the future. But yeah, Rosie, a bit of advice, mate. If you are building a YouTube channel, then as I believe me, I'm an older guy, so I'm not a big fan of social media. But if you want to make a successful YouTube channel, then you do need to embrace it a little bit to help you promote what you do. So yeah, thank you for that, Rosie. But yeah, absolutely, be fantastic to have you on the channel. As long as you're over 16, but I presume you are because you just said that you've got a son. So thank you for that, Rosie. Awesome. Sounds good to me, mate. Yeah, if you guys interested, we do. Hey, so there's always got to be one, isn't there? Is that deliberate, Nancy? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time. But like I'm saying, mate, I show respect to your club and I show respect to Rangers. If you can't do the same, mate, just go elsewhere. Because believe you me, don't test my patience because I'm not one that's got a lot of patience with haters. I'm not. You keep trying and you'll find out because I'll just block you. Simple as. I'm a grown man. I'm not a kid. I come on here for enjoy the sport, to enjoy football. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot wrong with football and the hate is part of it. So I'm not like that, mate. Life's too short. If you want to test my patience, put it one more time and see what happens. Slapan, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Randmond saying, I'm so happy because Celtic won yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. They're fantastic. I'm shocked, to be fair. I did expect Rangers to win that. Not because of anything against Celtic. Just I thought they'd be frustrated with obviously conceding the league title. So I thought Rangers would go for it in the cup. But no, congratulations to Celtic. They got the job done. You can only take the hat off to them. But I'm sorry, guys. If you are a Celtic fan, there is one criticism I've got about Celtic's time for you guys to show up in Europe. You can't keep dominating the Scottish League and then not show up in Europe because that's just embarrassing. You know, you're not just embarrassing your own club, you're embarrassing Scottish football by not keep consistently being disappointing in Europe. And not just talking about one season here, guys. I'm talking about the last 10 years of disappointment of Celtic being in Europe. They've been shocking, playing average teams and not being able to compete. That's not good enough for the team that's winning the Scottish Premiership and regularly winning the cup competitions. I'm sorry, I have respect for Celtic, but I just want to see them start turning it on in Europe. If you're going to dominate the Scottish Premiership, then you need to reflect that in Europe. That's just my personal opinion. But absolutely, mate, welcome. Congratulations to Celtic for winning the Scottish Cup. They've had a fantastic season. It weren't looking good at one point, was it? There was a lot of people starting to call for Brendan Rodgers to go, but he's managed to get it to click together towards the end of the season. And Celtic have ended up having what can only be described as a very positive end to the season. So, yep, congratulations to Celtic winning the Scottish Cup. Ball on that far side. Now it's played in and it's knocked straight back out of play. So Raith Rovers with a throw-in. Ball comes back in play. As Ross County have won it back here. Now they play it down that far side. As now they keep coming forward. Raith Rovers trying to challenge for it there as Ross County cross it out wide to this near side, cutting it back inside as Ross County come towards the edge of the box, looking to get the shot off as it is. And the goalkeeper forced into a save as he managed to just knock it wide. And that will be a corner on the far side for Ross County. It's just coming up to 64 minutes gone, guys. And it's 2-0 to Ross County, 4-1 on aggregate. Looking like it's game done and dusted now, unless Raith Rovers can grab themselves a lifeline in this next 5 minutes. I think it's game done. Dave saying hello. Subhad, I can't read that name, but thank you very much, Dave. Top man. We just had another substitution here, guys. So ball on that far side now as Ross County coming towards the edge of the box. Raith Rovers trying to challenge for it there as Ross County trying to get the cross in, and it's knocked away from goal. As now Raith Rovers managed to pick up the loose ball. They play it out wide on this near side as it's eventually run out of play. So we just had a substitution, guys. Callum Smith coming on for Josh Mullin. So that's a Raith Rovers substitution. Now Raith Rovers with the possession on this near side. So thank you for that, Dave. You are an absolute star, mate. And Dequamsey, if I'm reading that correctly. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Dequamsey. Or Omsey. Is that Omsey? Or Quamsey, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Come on, you Rovers, I think that is. Well, I'm not sure if it's Rovers or Ross County. I'm not sure. I think it's Rovers. But thank you for that and welcome to Football Fan Den, mate. Apologies if I'm reading your name incorrectly. Now, Raith Rovers playing the ball forward as Ross County come to challenge for it. Raith Rovers managing to keep it here as they knock the ball long down the field. And a bit of a coming together then. No foul given by the referee as Ross County win back the possession. Now they play it out wide on that far side as they chip it long down the field. And it's knocked out towards that far side. As Raith Rovers just keep it in play. Now they play it back into the centre. As it's, long crossfield ball out to this near side as now need to get pushing forward if they want to give themselves any hope of turning this around, but it looks like a lost cause now. As Raith Rovers struggling to get out their own half at the moment. Now the ball played forward, coming down the middle. As Ross County come to press the ball, but Raith Rovers just managing to keep it as they play it out wide on that far side. Raith Rovers under pressure there, but they play it back into the centres. Now they managed to get into the Ross County half as the Ross County challenge for it. It's knocked away out to this near side as Raith Rovers just managing to keep it. And now it's played back into the centre as they edge the way forward here, knocking it towards the edge of the box. As they play the 1-2 here. Can they get the shot off? They do, but it's blocked off by Ross County. And the ball eventually just falls straight into the goalkeeper's waiting arms. I think the block there just took the momentum out of the shot. Sean is saying, I'll be back on later, guys, and all fandaners for Southampton v Leeds in the playoff final. Awesome. Well, thank you for being with us, Sean. Your support is always appreciated, mate. Top man. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Yeah, hopefully see you on the next stream, mate. It's always a pleasure having you involved, as you know, Sean. Top man. Thank you, mate. Take care. Rosie saying, Mother Nature must have found one too many empty packets in Glasgow. Okay, Rosie. Thank you, mate. I'm not sure what she means by that. Not sure what you mean there, mate, Rosie. Chatu Halder. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. I can't even read that. Chatu Hamba. Holder saying Joy Shri Ram. Okay, mate. Well, sorry, I'm not following you there, mate. But welcome to Football Fan Den. Nancy saying, I think Southampton 2-0 Leeds. Good shout, Nancy. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Hopefully it's a good game, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's an end-to-end game. Get goals at both ends. As you guys know, that a regular fan den has always tried to be as neutral as possible, apart from when my own team play. Obviously, you guys can forgive me for supporting my own team. But most of the time, I always try to be as neutral as possible. So I'm just hoping for an end-to-end game with plenty of goals at both ends, and may the best team win. But thank you for that, Nancy. Rosie's saying, I don't do social media, mate. Cesspit, I can organise it through the YouTube community on your channel when time comes. Well, that might be quite difficult, Rosie. As there's things I can't say to you on social media. Sorry, on YouTube because of the YouTube rules. So I can't talk freely on YouTube when I want to make plans to have somebody on. But fair enough. Fair enough. That's probably going to make it a lot more difficult, mate. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of social media, but you just block out the idiots and talk to the people that you want to do. So, like I say, I'm not a big fan of it, but if you want to build YouTube, you got to, unfortunately, you've got to embrace it to a certain extent. Believe you me, I've got over 5,000 followers on Instagram, and I've to get to that number, believe you me, I've come across a lot of idiots. But I don't even take no nonsense off them anymore. That's what's taught me. Instagram's helped teach me a lot, to be fair, about just recognizing when somebody's not a positive person and just blocking them and move on. Best way to be, in my opinion. But fair enough, Rosie. Each to their own, mate. I respect if you don't like social media, but it's going to make it very difficult because, as I say, there's only so much I can talk about freely on YouTube because of the YouTube rules. And anybody that comes on the channel has to respect the principles of what Fanden's about. And I can't speak about that openly on YouTube. But thank you, Rosie. Hopefully, might be able to sort something out. Maybe arrange a phone call or something like that. Maybe that might work. Rosie's saying, just doing it for laughs. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no worries, Rosie. Fair enough. I respect that. That's fair enough. Well, I don't know because obviously a lot of people want to do it seriously, don't they? They hope they started off as a bit of a hobby or a bit of a laugh and a joke, but then sometimes once they get into it, they start to realise how much work's involved. So then they want to obviously to take it a bit more seriously. But I respect whatever way you're doing it, Rosie. I wish you luck with it, mate, and hope you enjoy doing it. Now, Ross County with the possession on that far side. I say come forward now. Right, Wraith Rovers trying to challenge, but Ross County managing to play it towards the edge of the box there. But Wraith Rovers just get the challenge in as now Ross County pick up the loose ball further up the field. Shot comes in from distance as it goes over the top of the crossbar. And that will be a goal kick to Wraith Rovers. Nancy saying, I deleted the comment after you told me off about it. Dono want he upset nobody. Don't he want to upset nobody? No, I'm not saying you do, Nancy. And we want you to feel welcome and part of Fanden. I respect that you have banter. I respect that. I have no problem with friendly banter. But as I'm sure you can agree, Nancy, there is plenty of other YouTubers that embrace the banter and the hateful stuff. We're trying to do something a bit different here, mate. We're trying to not every fan and even yourself. Sometimes you might go on football and you might be really in the mood for all the hate and the nonsense. And then other nights you might have had a rubbish day at work and you might not be in the mood for it. So you need a channel for both. You need channels where you can enjoy the banter and the nastiness and the handbag stuff, whatever you want to call it, the banter, friendly banter. Personally, myself, the problem with some of the banter is sometimes some people get carried away and they go from banter to hate. And that is what we try and avoid here at Fandom. We're not about that. We're just about trying to bring fans together in a positive way. So yeah, we as I say, Nancy, we would love to have you part of the Fandom community. And I respect that we have a bit of friendly banter here, but we try and keep the comments respectful, mate. That's all I'm saying. You want respect for your club, yeah? So does everybody else. So that's what we encourage here at Fanden. If you want respect, you give respect. It's as simple as that. And like I said, there's loads of other channels on YouTube that embrace the banter to excessive levels. Now, we like a bit of friendly banter on here, don't get me wrong. But we don't embrace it to excessive levels because, like I said, there's loads of channels for banter, but there's not many channels that actually work hard to bring a mixture of fans together in a positive way. And that is what we're trying to do, to make a different channel for you guys to have different options so you can go on other channels and enjoy the banter and all the excesses of that. Oh, Ross County with a shot from the edge of the box, and it's smashed straight into the back of the net. What a goal that is from Murray. 3-0 now, Ross County. Well, that is job done, I would say, for Ross County. And I think one of you guys said 3-0 at the start of the stream. So if it stays like this, that is a correct prediction. We're just coming up to 75 minutes gone, guys. Ross County 3, Wraith Rovers 0, 5-1 on aggregate. So cruel. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Wraith Rovers haven't got the resources to compete at this level when they've been in the Championship all season, and then you have a Premiership club that's been getting the better money in the Scottish Premiership, slightly better players at their disposal, and this is the result. I think it's so unfair, the playoff structure in Scotland. I really do. But take nothing away from Ross County. They can only do what they're told to do by the SPFL, and they've managed to get themselves 3-0 up. But yeah, thank you for that, Nancy. I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say anyway. But I'm not telling you off, mate. I'm just telling you what we're about here at Fanden. So I'm just asking you guys to embrace that. That's all. But thank you, Nancy. Top stuff, mate. Nancy saying we can't compete in Europe when we don't have the funds compared to European leagues. Nancy, I know you're not going to like this, but Rangers proved you wrong. Rangers last season got to the knockout stages. All right, the season before they had a disappointing season in the Champions League, but you can forgive them that first time back in it. The year before, they got all the way to the final in the Europa League. So I'm not being funny, Nancy. I'm not just talking about the Champions League. Celtic are big enough and strong enough to compete in the Europa League. Champions League, I agree with you. That's a different animal. So that is a whole new ball game. But the Europa League, I'm sorry, Nancy, there should be no excuse whatsoever why a club the size of Celtic cannot make it to the knockout stages of the Europa League. I'm sorry, but that's just, come on, you know the size of your club. It's average teams until you get to the knockout stages. So I'm sorry, I disagree. Celtic should be good enough to get to the knockout stages of the Europa League. And you guys have been getting knocked out at the qualifying stages, the group stages, and not even getting anywhere near the knockout stages of the Europa League. The Champions League, I'll agree with you, but that's a different competition. But what I'm talking about is Europe generally. Celtic should be rising to the challenge in Europe and giving a good account of themselves and going into group stages of Europa League and then getting knocked out, finishing, what was it, second bottom? I'm sorry, that's not good enough for a club the size of Celtic, especially with the fantastic support you guys show to your club. Raith Rovers here with an opportunity. But yeah, I agree with you with the Champions League. It's a big gap for you guys to close. But I'm sorry, if you end up in the Conference League or the Europa League, then no offense. But if Rangers can compete in that, Aberdeen got to the group stages of it last season. If they can compete in it, then you guys should be able to compete in it. I'm not saying you should get to all the way to the final, but you should be able to get to at least the last 16. But thank you for that, Nancy. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. Joey's with us. How you doing, Joey? Joey saying hi, Gar, Stevie, and all fan dinners. How you doing, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Joey, one of our regular fan dinners. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for that, mate. As you know, Joey, always a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the show, mate. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to catch up with some comments here. I'll keep you informed what's going on in the game, but obviously it's gone a bit one-sided now as the ball goes out of play on that far side, and that's going to be a throw-in midway inside the Raith Rovers half. Dave saying, afternoon, Joey, mate. How's you, pal? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the positive vibes. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. Stevie saying, hi, Joey. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Rosie saying, Sibon is pronounced Shivon. Right. Well, thank you for that, Rosie. I didn't know that. Shivon. That's strange. Well, we get a lot of new people on here, Rosie. So sometimes, and once I start to get to know you guys, if you become regular fan, then I get better at pronouncing your name. Obviously, as I get to know you guys, but we get a lot of new faces sometimes coming in the fan den community chat. So you can forgive me for getting a bit confused with new names. But thank you, Rosie. You are a star. Shivon. Thank you, mate. Ball knocked away out to this near side as it's gone out for another throw into Raith Rovers. Joey saying, I'm good, thanks, Dave, mate. What about you? Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Rosie saying, smash the like button. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Yes, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much. Big thank you to everybody that already has. Top stuff, Rosie. Thank you, mate. And Joey with a thumbs up to Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Dave saying, I'm good, thanks, Joey. Good to hear, Dave. Top man. Nancy saying, fan den, what team do you support? I'm a Bolton fan. That's where I was born, Bolton in Lancashire. And that's the team. Oh, Raith Rovers with a shot there as it's deflected away out to this near side. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Yep, you probably know Bolton. If obviously you guys know Neil Lennon. Well, he managed Bolton during one of our darkest periods of the club's history when we was in financial crisis. So you probably know Bolton from when Neil Lennon managed Bolton. If you're a Celtic fan, and obviously Rangers fans equally know Neil Lennon just as well. So, yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Neil Lennon because he did managed Bolton under really difficult circumstances. I've got a lot of respect for him, what he tried to do for Bolton, but, well, I don't want to get talking about Bolton during a Scottish game, but yeah, I'm sure you guys know Bolton Wanderers. But as I say, I respect for all clubs, guys. I love football first and foremost. Yes, I support my club. That's where I was born, and that's the club I love. But I love football. First and foremost, I love football. Joey is saying, awesome, Dave. Thank you, Joey. And Dave is saying, Nancy, I'm Millwall. Gaz is Bolton. Joey is Liverpool. Stevie is Bury. And Sean is Sheffield Wednesday. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. What a guy. See, a real mixed bag. And we also have Pure, he's not mentioning the Scottish fan den members. We also have Pure Loyalist, who is a Rangers fan, although we're not seen him for a couple of weeks. And we also have Mini Mo that pops in randomly from time to time, who is also a Hibs fan. So there's a couple of the regular Scottish fan denners that come and get involved. There is one or two more that show up once in a while, but obviously I don't want to sit here listing names off. But those are the two most active on the in the fan den community. Pure Lawless, who's a Rangers fan, and Minimo, who is a Hibs fan. Carolo. Carel Bro is saying, both teams' goal possible or not? Not really. We're on 83 minutes gone now, mate, and it's 3-0 to Ross County on the day, 5-1 on aggregate. Raith Rovers just managing to keep the possession on that far side as they try to come forward. Ross County challenge for it. Played long down that far side as now Raith Rovers coming towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in as they get the shot off, but it's just wide of this near side post. Well, they're trying to push to try and get pull a consolation goal back. But thank you for that, Carala, bro. Yeah, not looking well. Hopefully, Raith Rovers might get a consolation goal, but it's not looking good at the moment. Stevie's saying, awesome. Cheers, Dave. Absolute. Thank you, Stevie. Carala, bro, saying, Raith Rovers will score or not. Well, at the moment, they might get a consolation score, but I can't see into the future, mate. But it's not looking good at the moment. Rosie saying, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sort, okay, I'm sort something, mate. Yeah, absolutely, Rosie. Yeah, we'll try and do something. Yeah, maybe arrange a phone call or something like that. It's just easier to obviously just to obviously go over things away from the channel. Don't want to plan what I'm going to do on a show on live on the channel. You know what I mean? Because it kind of defeats the point, doesn't it? So yeah. But yeah, look for hopefully we can sort some out, Rosie. That would be absolutely awesome. Be a pleasure to try and have you on if that's possible. Thank you for that, mate. Koala Bro saying Raith Rovers will score. You keep asking the same question. I've already told you, mate. I can't see into the future. Ross County on that far side. So it's gonna be a free kick now to Ross County. Rosie saying, yeah, I had thousands on Twitter and Instagram. So you've been on Instagram then? Oh, cross comes in here. It's headed towards the back post and just knocked away. But as it's knocked away, Raith Rovers managed to get the shot off further away from the box. And it's gone low and hard into the far corner. Ross County now with a 4-0 lead. I so feel sorry for Raith Rovers. I really do. All the hard work they've put in this season to get themselves in the position to get promoted, and it's all undone in a matter of moments by a team that, in my opinion, should be relegated. And it's such a cruel way these playoffs are played. I think the playoffs in Scotland should be like England in respect of championship teams play championship teams. It should be, but it's not Raith Rovers' fault. It's not their fault. It's the SPFL that have structured it like this. So you can't take nothing away from Ross County. It's not their fault, but it does seem a cruel way for teams to go out. Rosie's saying, yeah, I had thousands. Okay, thank you, Rosie. So I presume you have been on social media before then. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show. Mr. Barnsley saying, hey up, everyone. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. Loving the positive vibes, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Dave saying, hey up, Mr. Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You guys absolutely class. And Carol Bro saying Raith Rovers will score. Oh, no, mate, I'm going to stop answering your question now. You just keep asking the same thing over and over. Joey is saying, hi, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Nancy's saying, thank you, Dave. Am I wrong? I thought Bury had their club taken away. Yeah, but the fans reopened it, Nancy. The fans reopened it. They re-established it. They fought and managed to buy the ground back. And it cost them, the owner, get this, the owner bought the ground for £1. And the fans had to pay £1 million to get it back. Yeah, so does that not tell you that the businessmen misusing football and the football authorities doing nothing to stop it? So, yeah, but no, the Bury fans didn't give up on the club. You're right. They did go bankrupt. They did go out of business, but the fans kept fighting hard to reestablish the club, and they've succeeded. They've managed to reestablish the club, although they're not playing in the Football League anymore. They're playing in non-league because obviously they're classed as a brand new club now. So they've got to work their way all the way up through the non-league to get back to where they were, mate. But they are back, Nancy. But like I say, you've probably not heard a lot about them because they're playing in non-league now. Ross County have got another free kick on the far side of the field outside the box. Davy's saying, Kerala, no, they won't. They won't. Thank you, Dave. Free kick comes in. It's knocked away, but Ross County regain the possession on that far side as another cross comes in, and that one's knocked away. It's blasted up the field, and now both sets of players trying to win it on that far side, and it's gone out for a corner. Rosie saying, smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Rosie. Please do hit that like button, guys. Would be appreciated, and thank you, Rosie. Top stuff, mate. Rosie saying, Joey, how's you, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Thank you, Rosie. Dave saying, Nancy, if your team went into administration, would you stop supporting them and or have love for them? Yeah, great question, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think, Dave, you make a great point, but I think Nancy's obviously, if she's a Scotland fan, she probably just hasn't heard of the fact that Bury came back because it's not been well publicised, has it, in fairness, Dave? But you're absolutely right with what you're saying, Dave. Just because the banks close your club doesn't mean it goes out of existence. If fans are willing to put the work in to try and fight to get the club back in a football league of some description, which is exactly what happened with Bury. The fans didn't give up. They kept fighting and they tried to re-establish their club and managed to do so. There goes the full-time whistle, guys, and it's finished Ross County 4, Raith Rovers 0. That would be 6-1. No, sorry. Yeah, 6-1 on aggregate. Cruel way to go out of the playoffs for Raith Rovers, but congratulations to Ross County managing to save their Premier League survival. So thank you for that, Dave. Excellently put, mate. Dave saying, I wouldn't, if more Millwall, I wouldn't support anyone else. Well, thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. I think you expressed it perfectly in that previous message. Joey saying, I'm good, thanks, Rosie. What about you? Awesome. Thank you, Joey. And Nancy saying, oh, okay. Do they have a team now? Yes, they do, Nancy. Yep, they do. They're playing in, like I say, they're playing in the lower leagues now, in the non-league they've got to work their way up, because obviously the FA kicked them out of the Football League for going into administration and obviously eventually going bankrupt. So yeah, they have had to start at the bottom. Basically, they've had to start at a non-league start level and work. They've got to work their way back up, mate. But thank you for that, Nancy. Kuala, bro, saying please score one goal. No, they haven't, mate. They haven't. Dave saying Stevie would no more on that. Nancy, Stevie, over to you, pal. Thank you, Dave. Stevie might be busy in the background, to be fair, getting ready for the next stream. So if he doesn't answer, that is why Stevie might be already working on the next stream, guys. Right, let's have a look at the full-time match stats, guys. Don't forget, please do hit that like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. And if you guys got any final comments, please drop them in. I'm trying to work my way through these comments, but I'm not catching up here at all. But we'll be needing to wrap up very shortly, guys, because we've got another game coming. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 12 for Ross County, 14 for Raith Rovers. Shots on target, 4 for Ross County, 7 for Raith Rovers. Possession, 42% for Ross County, 58% for Raith Rovers. Passes, 326 for Ross County, 448 for Raith Rovers. Pass accuracy, 72% for Ross County, 77% for Raith Rovers. Fouls, 15 against Ross County, 4 for Raith Rovers. Yellow cards, just one. How can you only get one red yellow card when you've had 15 fouls against you? One yellow card for Ross County, 2 against Raith Rovers, but yet they only made 4 fouls. Red cards, none. Offsides, none. And corners, 3 for Ross County, 6 for Raith Rovers. So there you go, guys. Thank you for that, Dave. Top man, Dave there with the positive vibes. Thank you, Dave. Old School or Die. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Saying crying in the streets of Raith. Well, they've got a right to be, haven't they? They've got a right to be, mate. Kerala, bro, is saying, come on, Raith Rovers. Well, they didn't score, mate. They didn't. Apologies. Sharik J saying, just YouTubed it to see if anyone did a watch along for this game. Laugh out loud, surprised, but fair play. Well, we cover a lot of football here on Football Fandom. UK football is our focus. And obviously, this is a massive game in Scottish football. So I took the day off work today. I should be working today. I know it is a Sunday, but I still should be working because I'm self-employed, and took the day off to cover this game and obviously the English Championship playoff as well. So thank you for that, Sharik J, if I'm reading your name correctly. Welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Stevie saying, we did, Nancy, short version, went into administration, kicked out of Football League, fought out a way back. We have a team and back at Gig Lane. Absolutely, Stevie. Well said. Thank you for that, mate. Nancy is saying, I think Celtic would get to the knockouts of Europa League if we was in it. Rangers Europa League, defo impressive, but it cost the league title that season. Well, yeah, no, that's a fair comment, Nancy. That's a fair comment. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you, Nancy. Dave saying, hello, Sharik. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You guys absolutely class. As always, top stuff. Loving the positive vibes. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button before you leave. And a big, big thumbs up and a thank you to all you guys that have done already. Really appreciate the support. Joey is saying, oh, good, thanks, guys. Good to hear, Joey. Good to hear. Top man. Family, I hope family's good as well, Joey. Dave is saying 3-0 game over. Thank you, Dave. And Sharik J saying, first time here, will drop a like and subscribe anyway. Well, thank you, Sharik. A pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to Football Fandom and the Fandom family. Pleasure to have you with us. And thank you very much for the support, mate. Appreciate you subscribing. Top stuff. Thank you, Sharik J. I hope I'm reading your name correctly. Let me know if I'm not. Thank you for that, mate. Rosie saying, oh, good, Joey, thanks. Good to hear, Rosie. Thank you, mate. And Rosie saying, Sharik, you well? Awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. We as I say, we're going to build the most positive fan community channel on YouTube. It's because of top class fans like you guys. Rosie is saying, where Peter K is from. Yeah, that's the one, Rosie. Yeah, well said. That's the one. And Sharik is saying, Rosie, all is well, thank you. Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Sharik. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Kara Bro is saying 3-1 full time. Yeah, well, it finished 4-0, mate. 4-0. Nuno Filippo Fernandez. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom. Nuno Filippo Fernandez. I think we might have seen you on the show before, but welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Presume you're out there in South America. We do get quite a few Scottish fans coming in from South America. Dave is saying, thank you, Sharik. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Well said, mate. You guys absolutely class. Nuno Filippo Fernandez saying 3-1, let's go. Well, actually finished 4-0, mate. 6-1 on aggregate. But thank you for that, Nuno. As I say, welcome to the show, mate. And Nancy saying, Neil Lennon, he's got a new job for some romantic Romanian team. Has he? All right. Well, I wish him luck with that. Wish him. I know he's a controversial figure up in Scotland, but you can understand, guys. I think he did good things for my team. My club was almost bankrupt and almost got kicked out of the Football League, and he managed my club while they was going through one of the toughest times in my lifetime, what I've witnessed with my club. So I'm not interested in what goes on in Scotland as far as Neil Lennon concerned. I just have respect for him for what he did while he managed my club, Bolton. And I think he did an awesome job under really difficult circumstances. And I will always hold him in high regard for doing that, because let's be honest, he could have walked away. He didn't need to take the job. He could have walked away. He could have seen that it was a poison trellis, that he was being stitched up by the club's owners to manage a club that had no money, no ambition to move forward because the club was going bankrupt, and he still took the job and tried to rescue the situation. So as far as I'm concerned, I hold him in high regard for what he did for my club. But thank you for letting me know that, Nancy. I didn't know he'd got a job in Europe. So, yeah, thank you for that, mate. I'll have to look out for that. So he's managing a Romanian team. Thank you, Nancy. They're very informative, that, mate. Top stuff. Rosie is saying, Pure Loyalist is my YouTube mate. He's on my channel. Not heard from him since last week. Brilliant guy. Well, yep, he is, absolutely. I totally agree. He is a classy guy. But yeah, I've not seen him for a while. Maybe he's taking some personal time. But you seen him last week. You seen him last week, Rosie. So that means he's ignored my message then, because I sent him a message about 2 weeks ago asking if he was in good health, because we hadn't heard from him for a while, and he's not answered it. So, well, at least if you've seen him in the last week, that we know he's in good health. Rosie is saying, was on social media, left it about 7 years ago. Okay, Rosie. Fair enough. And Rosie saying, what do you Denners think the lead score will be? Great question, Rosie. Great question, mate. And Rosie saying, Ryan, you well, buddy. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. And Dave is saying, Rosie, I think Southampton will win 3-2. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Loving the fact that you've answered. Joey saying, ooh, great question, Rosie. Certainly going to be a good game I'm going to say Southampton win. Thank you, Joey. Good shout, guys. So we've got Joey saying Southampton and Dave also saying Southampton. Yeah, well, I think that's because people think that Leeds are going to bottle it because they're experts at messing it up when it's in their own hands, aren't they? Dave is saying 17 likes, guys. Thank you for letting me know, Dave. 17 lovely people in the world. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, guys. Might not seem a lot compared to other channels, but for us, that's a decent like count. Obviously, we're still a new up-and-coming channel. Not everybody's going to give us a fair shout. So big thank you to the 17 lovely people that have been good enough to hit that like button. Thank you, guys. And thank you for letting me know, Dave. Top stuff. And Dave saying, great stream, Gaz. Gaz. Great stream as usual, Gaz. Thanks, mate. And all fandeners, hopefully see you all on the next stream. Keep safe. Thank you, Dave. Same to you, mate. Awesome. Top man. Yeah, I will be doing the English Championship game coming on at 3 o'clock. What time are we on now? Just a minute past 2, so I need to get off and go and get ready for the next game. But thank you for that, Dave. Yeah, hopefully see you on the next one, mate. Best wishes to you. And as always, mate, it's a pleasure having you with us, Dave. Thank you for your conversation and company. And thank you for your kind words as well. Top man. Thank you, Dave. Hopefully see you on the Championship playoff day. Dave, thank you, mate. Joey saying, you too, Dave. Thanks, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Joey. You guys absolutely class. And Dave saying, take care, Joey. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. You guys are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you've got a final comment please just drop it in quickly now before I wrap up the show. Apologies. I need to jump off to get ready for the next game. As we've got another one coming in less than an hour. So I want to get off and quickly have a sandwich before I come back on for the next game. So please do, guys. Please do drop your comments, final comments in now before I wrap it up. Rosie saying, nice, guys. Southampton are favourites. Yeah, looks like it, Rosie. Looks like it. I think a lot of people think that Leeds will do their usual shoot themselves in the foot type of thing. But thank you for that, Rosie. Appreciate it, mate. Rosie's saying, smash the like button if you're watching this back. Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. Oh, what a guy. Rosie, you're going to make a fantastic addition to the Fandang community. It's a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Thank you for that. Top stuff. And Dave saying, you too, guys. Thank you, Dave. You are an absolute star. Top man. Thank you, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. And as I say, I'll be back in about an hour with the Championship playoff. So, hopefully see you guys then. But if I don't, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week going into the new week from tomorrow. It's been a pleasure, as always. Love the positive vibes from all you guys that are regular fandeners. And a big shout out to all you guys that were new to the channel dropping in today. I really appreciate you coming checking us out. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Hopefully see you on the next one in about an hour. Bye. But for now, that's it from me. Take care. Bye for now.